I want to offer a bit more insight on this question. When we experience strong emotions, and there are times that do we allow them to come to the surface and cry. And I feel that crying is a path for us to express ourselves. It's a form of expression. And we all are unique. We all have our own personal stories, and obviously there are different reasons why we individually cry. We cry for happy reasons. We cry for sad things that happen to us in our journey. And sometimes I feel like we cry we don't even know why we're crying. But I think if I use an analogy, crying are the tears that we have. You can think of it like water. And as we become more aware of ourselves through our interaction with the external environment and with our interaction with our inner state, the water is like the things that help you wipe off the dust on your mirror. Remember, as we become more conscious of ourselves, more understanding of ourselves, we are wiping off the dust that is obscuring our own mirror. And sometimes it's hard to wipe off the dust with a dry towel, right? So think of our tears when we cry are like water that help us to clear the mirror, clear the dust. Like you spraying water on the dust, that helps you to wipe off the layer of dust. So you can gain more clarity, you can gain more self-understanding. I think overall, it really depends how we harness those moments as we are peeling off the layer of an onion. If we harness those moments, harness those opportunities for us to really feel it and try to think logically and discover and grow more of our mental self, our emotional self, our spiritual self, perhaps we can gain more understanding of why we cry. And through the process, crying, many times people say it will help us to let go of things. But I want to take a few steps back about the entire process, because I feel like it's very difficult to just tell a person, oh, just let it go. Because when you take a step back, before you really let go, you have to accept what is. We have to accept our current present moment. We have to accept the reality. But when you take another step back, what comes before acceptance? If we really want to accept something, we have to know that it is there. Because without the wisdom to know, to really be conscious of what is, knowing it, you cannot really accept it. How can you accept something that you don't know, that we don't know? So we have to, before letting go of things, you have to accept it. Before you accept it, you have to know what is. And I think crying is a form of expression, it's a form of clearing the pathway so that we become more aware. In other words, it's we're becoming more conscious, knowing what is, knowing it as is, without drowning by the river. Okay, so I hope this helps. Thank you.